live. Welcome, everyone. I hope the wait for this session wasn't too long. It was for me. And we have a new player today. And also very glad to have Tony back as a Daimar Battlehammer. Hey, Rosa. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. So, let's see. I just start this music. It's loud. There we go. Nope. Okay. And also, hello, Natural Dope, and hello, We Cold Meat. So, uh, that's so nice. I hope we can brighten your mood a bit by this one happy gaming session. So, quick announcement before we start. We've moved um, organization of our game to my Discord since last time from Theo's Discord, so he can clean up his channels because, as he says himself, he has too many and most of them are not even being used. And it only makes sense to go into my Discord. Thanks for posting the link. There it is. There you go. So if you want to play, go to that link and feel free to join up. Speaking of joining up, we have a new player today. Creaky Siren 1 as Westlake Grimm. I hope I wrote that correctly. So, why
Pretty
don't
much
you
correct, yeah.
tell us a few words about you and your character?
Me, a new player, I would never.
New
But other
player in
than
this campaign, anyways.
yeah, basically. I mean, like, there's not much to say. I've kind of like it's been a hot minute since I actually played D&D, to be honest. So I'm like just I kind of threw together like a quick guide, basically like the son of a noble who's just too tired of the posh life, let's just call it. So he's roaming the streets, he's learning through
Another
life
one.
using real life knowledge, let's just call it, of the streets. Just helping out the world one step at a time through his own neighborhood, let's just say.
So you and Lord Jacobs will either get along very nicely, or you will be the biggest enemies, I'm guessing.
That's basically it, I would say, yeah.
Yeah. Look, are you frozen? I
Go
I
on.
don't think I'm
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah, the cam is frozen, actually.
Fine.
Oh, for Luke, yeah, yours has
Yeah, yeah.
been frozen for quite a bit now.
Oh, okay. Weird.
It's cold. Yeah,
Wow.
it's because of the frozen frame today. The
I
winter
thought he was
special.
just sitting very, very still.
Yes, I was as well.
Someone get Luke out of cryostasis right now.
Yeah, it's very cold outside, so it's probably that's the reason.
And it's only the start of December.
Yeah, it's still cold.
Like, imagine middle December.
Okay. Yeah. He isn't even blinking. He's just that good. He's just that good. So, speaking of lords, Lord Jacobs, why don't you give us a short introduction once more while we're at the nobles section of today's stream?
Yeah, I'll continue the noble streak. My character is called Lord Jacobs Black. He is a human rogue and a lord, obviously, who got kind of bored of his noble life and decided to, yeah, kind of look for fun and have his own little adventures. And somehow he ended up in the Anserine Association. And yeah, no, most of the time he just drinks alcohol and parties with our part, who's also a noble. So we are quite a noble
What a
noble
wacky
squad.
coincidence, yeah.
So yeah, and also back from the dead is Ademar Battlehammer, the the black sheep of the Battlehammer family because he prefers to use axes.
Oh
Nice.
God, I I am woefully unprepared for this.
Whoops.
It's been so long that I don't remember.
Well,
But I'm a
mountain
pauper
dwarf.
apparently, excluded from the two lordships.
What do you remember?
Dwarf who may or may not bash your skull in.
Bash or slash? Unless I check you don't have a hammer.
Fair enough. I mean, you can hit someone quite hard with the wide end of an axe.
I guess. In a way.
Okay, so for those new here,
Hi.
the Anserine Association is an adventuring guild who set out to help people with the problems they're having, and today's problem is a very peculiar one. A guy named Nadim Brownscottle has, I will post that in here as well, has invited them to check his basement because for some reason it gets cleaned up pretty quickly. So automatically at night. So
What a tragedy.
there
Sorry.
is. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, okay. So who wants to read? Or I'll just read it for you. He writes, I know I should not be complaining, but something is just strange about this. Every night I hear strange sounds coming from my basement, and when I go down there the next morning, everything has been ordered by size, color, or smell, cleaned up and ordered in a symmetric manner. It doesn't matter what I throw down there, it's either gone or a duplicate appears to get the cellar symmetrical again. I sent my nephew down there to check during the day since I was too scared to spend more time than needed down there, especially after nightfall. When I checked the next morning, he was gone. I hope he's just pranking me.
I'd also hope that, to be honest. Or, doesn't duplicate himself.
Okay. So, what is it? What
Just
you
a
want
quick
to do?
off-topic stuff.
Okay.
I think so. My camera restarted, and then it took forever to do stuff, and now I think I'm frozen again.
Well,
Yeah.
joy.
Oh well. It's a bit hard to see when you're talking then, but I guess yeah.
How much work would it be if I were to turn it off now? Because I also couldn't hear you guys for a minute, which was weird.
Mm.
I think my internet might be a bit buggy today.
Okay, I might
Okay.
have to rearrange
Let's see.
the cameras then, but yeah, let's see now. Yeah. There we go. Okay, let me rearrange that really quick. That goes here. That goes here. Oh, okay, that was fast. All right, not ideal, but anyways,
That'll work.
it'll work. And also, yeah, right. Off on topic of game chat. Still, remember that you viewers have the power to grant inspiration to our adventurers by using channel point rewards, as well as add some additional challenges for me, as well as NPC naming. So yeah, feel free to use those. All right, here we go. Where is my music?
Or also feel free to not use those and save up 100,000.
Yeah.
You'll be doing this man a favor.
Thanks. I think Week Old Meat has already been saving for that reward for quite a while. I'm actually a bit scared what happens when he gets that.
Your perfect. What's his face? I forget the race at the top of my head, but well, yeah, your perfect dwarf cosplay is gonna be ruined.
Yeah. Well, but the things you do.
Yeah. For chat, anything.
My barber will also be very upset with me. So, okay, enough talking. We've seen where we are setting out to. Now it is your turn. Where will you go?
Well, one would reasonably assume where the danger is, or where the issue currently is.
Into the danger zone.
Yeah, highway into the danger zone.
Yeah, let's take a look at that weird basement. Let's accuse the lady of doing some weird stuff on there.
Who's breaking into their house and cleaning up?
Okay, so you're going during the day, I'm guessing. This here is Nedim Brownscuttle, and he has been waiting for you. Please come in. I am glad you're here. My sister has also been very upset because her nephew hasn't come down in 3 days since he went down to the basement.
Do we have a case of kidnapping?
I don't know. I haven't opened this door, or rather I have, and he was gone.
What is your connection to this human?
He's my nephew.
How was your relationship with your nephew?
Well, he was a little rascal at times, but he was a good boy. And of course I loved him. He's family after all.
Any chance your house was built on some ancient burial ground?
Ancient burial ground? No, I'm not thinking so. I have lived here for 2 generations. My grandfather bought this house. He built this with his own 2 hands.
So when did the basement cleaning up nonsense start happening?
A few weeks ago. At first it was strange. I put down there a bottle of wine, which was almost empty, and another bottle of wine that was almost full, and the next day the almost full bottle was almost empty as well.
Well, that's the wrong kind of basement. I would have preferred the other kind.
Yeah, but that's the strange thing. Then I put an old chair down there, and the next day there were 2 old chairs. I thought some kids are playing a prank on me, maybe.
It's an evil basement. It gives you chairs, but it takes a delicious wine.
Perhaps it did so as a sacrifice. Perhaps it requires wine to
One bottle of wine for one chair.
Yeah.
It makes complete sense. Yeah.
Then I put a wheel of cheese down there, and the next day the wheel of cheese was cut in 2 halves, symmetrically ordered, one to the right of the room and one to the left. Also, it could be just me, but I think the bricks in the wall have rearranged to be the same size on each side. That might also be the source of the noises that I've been hearing during the night.
What kind of noises would those be?
It's this kind of clanking noise, like clunk, clunk, clunk. Sometimes cut by some whirring noises like whoosh, whoosh. I don't know what this is. I was so scared, so I sent Wilbur down there. And, well, he said he would take a bed down there and sleep in it and see if anything wakes him up. The next day, there were 2 beds down there and no sign of Wilbur.
Okay, so another sacrifice.
Or a bad case of a transformation into a bed.
Oh, yes. I like your thinking, my noble friend.
I also like my thinking. Thank you.
So yes, Will you take a look? I'm simply not brave enough to go
Yeah,
myself.
sure. We are brave. I mean, look at this dwarf here next to me. He can stare down anything.
What?
Just at a
I'm not
glance.
going down there.
You're not?
What?
I'm not.
What are you here for?
To protect Nadim.
Then
What?
you continue doing that. I shall
Yes.
investigate.
Yeah. Okay. You can. We need to have someone, preferably you, to guard the door so no one gets in and disturbs us.
And count on me.
Wait,
Brilliant.
can't the old man just guard the door then? Like, how dangerous is this house?
I mean, just,
we-
just look at him. He's old and frail. He obviously needs someone strong as me to guard the door for him.
You got a
I
point. He
agree.
did send his own son down there instead of himself.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a strong-willed man, I would say.
Or strong man in general.
Also that, yeah.
Very well.
You can
let
still
us
hear all of this, by the way, just so you
heal
know.
us?
No, he can hear us.
Oh,
He can
hear
all of
us.
this.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, for metagaming purposes, I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah.
clarify that we're not listening or anything.
Well then, let us commence down and see what's up.
Yes.
Okay.
On the way, so are we in front of the house right now?
Yes, you're still talking
Okay.
to him.
The
So
man
on-
will not
on
let
us.
us in.
On the way in, is there anything I can see already? Anything weird? You want me to make a?
Yeah, any perception
Yeah,
checks we
please
could
do
be
it.
making?
Yeah, just do some perception checks. Let's see what you can see. Well, it's just a regular old house. Nothing strange here.
Can I see any alcohol?
You see a bottle of meat that has some drops left in it that was thrown away by someone or lost there at the side of the house.
That's outside or inside?
Yeah, outside. I mean,
Outside. Okay.
you're still
I'm
outside.
not gonna. Yeah.
I guess we come in then. Unless the old man doesn't want us to come in.
So if you wouldn't
No,
mind,
of
we would
course
like
you-
to take a look now. And
He'll ask you in, and he'll even offer you a cup of tea if you like.
Well, don't mind if I do.
if you can
Okay,
put a
cool.
shot in there, that would be brilliant.
Well, I don't have
Yeah.
much alcohol left.
Oh,
Whoever was down there stole it from me.
oh yeah, that's true.
Ah,
So
right.
we definitely need to get them.
Yep.
You know, I just think I have a very investigative brain, and just works better when there's some alcohol in play. But I'm sure it will be of no consequence. I'm pretty smart.
Peculiar, but
If you
I
like,
believe-
you can drink the wine that's still down there. I'll have to get some. Anyways,
Yeah, I'll,
think of it as another reward.
yeah, that's nice. Okay, then let's proceed down if there isn't anything weird upstairs.
Speaking of rewards,
all right. I have saved some gold. I will give you 60 gold coins each if you can help me.
Now we're talking.
fair enough.
60 good? Yeah, I'm not. No, I don't know. I don't really have a sense of money.
It's an amount of money. You could afford something with it. Perhaps even
Right.
alcohol.
Oh, that's yeah. I like the sound of that. Then let's proceed. I will go down the stairs
I will follow him short.
Okay.
and maybe do a perception check if the DM wants me to.
If you want to, I mostly. Right. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's see.
Well, I don't see anything.
A bit darker.
Let me attempt then. About to say it's 4.
Okay. Lord Jacobs, you go down the stairs and you have the feeling that there are eyes watching you.
I think there are eyes watching us.
Hey, old
Um,
man, any chance anyone
well,
else lives here?
no, I don't think so. I've been
You
living
sure?
here alone
When's,
for quite a few years.
when's the last time you've been down here? Because I'm pretty sure I see eyes watching us.
4 years. I don't see anything. And also,
ju-
Westley doesn't see anything either. In
You
fact,
just
what
mentioned.
he sees is a perfectly sorted um, array of furniture stuff. Everything is either allotted directly in the middle of the room, or there's two of them ordered symmetrically. And yeah, it's really true. Something made the bricks on each wall exactly the same size, all of them. What you see is two beds, two chairs, a few cupboards that are standing there, but no sign. Oh, two half empty wine bottles, but no sign of Paul Wilbur.
Points of symmetry to whatever shenanigan is happening here, but this place could use more decor. Then again, I guess it is a basement. Hey Jacobs, I found your wine.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna sniff it carefully and then commence
Which
drinking it.
bottle do you drink out of? The right one or the left one?
There a difference between the two bottles, or are they the same?
They look exactly the same.
Completely symmetrical.
Well, well, eventually I'm gonna drink out of both. So
Okay, so you're
I
currently holding.
start with the left one.
Okay. Please do another perception check
I will. Let's see. Oh,
for smell if it helps. Oh, okay. You open the bottle, but whatever this is, it is not wine.
God
You
damn
open,
it!
you open the other bottle, and yeah, that seems to be a pretty good wine, actually. Um,
Oh.
As you check the bottles, put a few drops of the not wine out of it. It has the same color and texture as the other liquid, but it doesn't have the same smell. In fact, it smells kind of oily, like lamp oil or stuff.
Okay, interesting.
Julier.
So that's not as I take a gulp from the other one and put it down, and I say, so that's not wine. It smells weird. Doesn't smell like any alcohol I know. It smells more like lamp oil or something like that, which I don't know, is weird.
That's strange. I mean, there used to be lamp oil in the cupboard back there.
Well, let's check the cupboard then. I would like
You,
to check the cupboard.
The cupboard still part of the basement, or is it an
yeah,
outside?
it is in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You open the cupboard. There are a few jars in there. They all have the same height of liquid in them, as if someone carefully made sure that there is the same amount of liquid everywhere.
Okay, so can you take a look here? If this has been altered in any way? Because my thinking
Nope.
is that someone took the.
There used to be two jars, and they had different contents. The last time I checked, one was strawberry marmalade, but that
What?
looks like somebody mixed all the all the ingredients I had here. It even smells like strawberry marmalade mixed with wine and oil.
That's
Doesn't sound like the best of cakes.
I mean,
Mm.
Would you want lamp oil in your cake? I don't think so.
Who would do
I mean, you
something
don't
like
know.
this?
It might like flame in the oven, and
Perhaps it adds seasoning.
yeah. Okay, so what the hell is this? Is some weird guy who I'm irritated. How is the security for your house in down here? Is the basement locked normally at night, or is the house locked?
What security? Yes, I have a good big padlock that I am putting in front of the door, and it hasn't been opened during the nights.
There are no secret pathways or entrances in this space.
No. Like I said, my grandfather built this place. He didn't have any need for strange back doors to his house.
Can I do
Yeah,
a
this is
history check to see if there's something like I wouldn't know, perhaps from like
Mhm.
an earlier time, like or something that's related to an incident like this.
Okay. You can't really think of anything right now, then.
All right.
No.
Sir, I have a very important question for you.
What is it?
How do you sleep? Like how do you have a deep sleep? Where do you wake up? Do you wake up in your bed?
Well, I sleep in my bed, and with those sounds coming out of the basement every night, it is hard to sleep, though.
Okay, so you can. Yeah, you said you can hear the sounds. So, I mean, I have a hypothesis that you are a so-called sleepwalker, and that you are indeed the man responsible for all of this. But if you say you can hear the sounds at night, that probably doesn't make any sense now, does it?
Yes, I haven't slept well in nearly 1 week. Not since Wilbur went down there. Oh,
I know the feeling.
I wonder
So
where he is.
I once tried to get rid of, like, stop drinking alcohol, and I couldn't sleep for the whole day. I tried.
I don't think that's the best comparison. We're talking about a kidnapping here.
Well, it was like someone kidnapped my booze.
And yet here you are drinking booze.
Yes, because I prevailed. I would like to take a look at the walls and see if there's like any thing that might look like a secret passage or secret, yeah, secret door.
Hmm. Okay.
Let me do. Ooh,
Yeah,
Oh.
you. Well, apart from the bricks being exactly the same size everywhere, um, uh, everywhere, but in one particular place, there they still look pretty random. But on both sides.
random
Some
in what sense?
okay.
We're not both putting,
Oh my. I forgot I put that up. All right, Amy, have a nice evening. And your quest
Hi.
giver is now called Somnhildo.
It's good because I couldn't remember the name before, so now that's.
Okay.
Yeah,
Since
so
we are so good friends now, please call me Somnhildo.
oh, that's nice of you. So regarding the wall, how weird in what sense?
What? Okay. The wall?
Yeah, you
Weird?
said it looks.
Yeah.
You said the
It
word.
is. Well,
yeah,
it
you said
looks
it looks
normal.
random.
It looks random and normal, not like everything else in this basement now.
Yeah, okay. I would like to knock at it and see if it sounds different in the rest of the wall.
No, it's still solid as everything around it.
God damn it.
Perhaps we've come here at a bad time. The man did mention that he can't sleep, so this most likely happens only at night.
Yes, it seems
Yeah.
like it.
So sleep over.
Sleepover.
Nice.
You got any more wine, old man? Or should I say, son Hildo?
Well, I will get some for you. You seem to need it. I need it definitely. I'll be back in an hour.
One more question.
Mhm.
The night where your nephew got kidnapped, was that any louder than normal nights, or was it the same?
Mm,
Like, did you hear fighting or screaming or anything like that?
No, just the same as always.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. Okay, so what are you thinking? What time is it right now?
Well, it's afternoon,
Afternoon. Okay.
so
a lot of
yeah,
time.
it'll be a while. So you
Yeah.
can still make preparations if you want to.
I'm not sure what kind of preparations we could be making here.
I would like to scream up the stairs. Adema,
Yeah?
you still sure you don't want to come down?
Yeah?
Okay.
Absolutely sure.
Not until we know what we're dealing with.
Are you
All
that
right.
afraid of ghosts?
I was just gonna say we still need somebody to guard the door anyway, just to make sure that he's not sleepwalking.
Ah, good. I'll do that then. And no, I'm not afraid of the ghosts. That's preposterous. I just.
No one said that.
You okay, bro?
Oh no, I thought I heard somebody say that. Maybe I need to lay off the booze.
Nah, I don't.
No. I think I need more, to be honest.
Yeah,
You know, steal the nerves.
always the
Mm,
answer.
good point.
Okay, so do we want to take a nap?
I think, yeah, we would just, well, not take a nap. I think we just want to, like, wait it out.
Yeah, I just don't want to be exhausted when night comes. Like kind of talking to our DM here, if
Yeah.
that's going to be a
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Some Hildo comes back with some booze a while later, and yeah, he seems to have drunken half of the bottle before he even got there, but he shares it with all of you. Well, he gives it to Lord Jacobs, to be honest, um, and another one that's still
I
full.
do not drink all of it. And I
And
pass it to my fellow noble, whose name I've forgotten.
Wesley.
To
and
my
then
fellow noble Wesley.
he
Funny, I
bids
thought you
you
were weaker than this. Thank you.
he bids you farewell and wishes you good luck. I think you'll need it. Please
Yeah,
get
it'll be
to the
fine.
bottom of this.
Is there some other place you're gonna take rest in?
Well, I can go to my sister's house.
Very nice. To expect this threat to be covered at some point in the near future.
Yeah,
All right.
and probably we'll have your nephew back. I
No
mean,
promises.
no promises, and I'm not saying he will be alive when we get him back, but we'll get him back sometime,
Oh,
maybe.
you think something might have happened to him? That's terrible.
No, I'm just trying to cover all everything that might happen. You know, you gotta be careful as an adventurer.
What shall I tell my sister?
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she's fine. Tell her to bring more mead.
All right. He seems very worried now, and but he still turns away to leave the house. So no more preparations. You just wait until nightfall. Where are all of you at the time?
I suppose
Um,
we're. Good question. Don't know the exact layout of the house.
Well,
yeah,
there's
so I'm in a cellar somewhere. I guess. How big is the cellar?
well, the basement is like let's say like 16 square meters. Like about 10 square feet, if I'm not
Meters and
completely
feet.
Okay, so like
my conversion skills are not that good. I like, yeah. So and then upstairs there's the living room with a small small trapdoor that basically leads down the stairs to the basement, and there is a small corner with a straw bed in the living room as well. So it's only this one room and the basement. Small kitchen corner near the basement entrance. A table, 4 chairs.
are there any? No, there aren't any windows. I'm guessing.
Yeah, a few windows.
So yeah, I guess we just sit there and wait. I don't have to do any.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
grab a
who?
chair off of the like from the
Yeah.
the nearby table room, I guess, and put it near the
And
window just to sit down and look around.
and once night starts to fall, I would like to hide.
Okay, so who
And
What?
stays in the basement and who stays in the living room?
the two nobles are in the basement, and the Adama is on the in the living room, guarding the
Mhm.
stairs. If someone
All
for
right.
someone to
Make
come in.
sure it stays the living room.
Hmm. Okay, so
So, Wesley,
That would be me.
if it comes to combat, which probably won't be a problem because we are adventurous, what are your like skills?
I suppose I'm quite the fencer, but I have packed an additional bow just in case. Don't call me a good shot just yet, but
Yeah,
perhaps in due
I can,
time I will.
I can
You
respect
will.
that.
And what about you, good sir?
Well, let me tell you, I'm a rogue, so I can stab and I can
Ah,
shoot a
a
bow,
fellow man of the trade.
and I'm also a bit of a sorcerer, but yeah, I mean, let's just don't tell the others or anything, but sometimes when I cast spells, it doesn't really turn out the way I planned. But yeah, don't tell anyone.
A sorcerer, huh? Perhaps you would make more sense of this than I.
Well, no, I'm not that kind of sorcerer.
Ah,
I
magic
can kind of do
trickster?
stuff. I can kind of do stuff, but I don't really understand why I can do it or how it works. So that's
Well,
not.
I guess as long as you read your reference material, you'll find out eventually.
Yeah, I'm not that much into reading.
Hmm.
But yeah, let's have fun tonight in the monster slaying or something slaying way.
Absolutely.
Not anything weird.
Of course. I wouldn't
Sure.
say I'm a big fan of the crazies. The big.
Well, occasionally I am, but
Well, you do that.
As the day progresses and gets darker and darker, something popped into my head, and I walk over to the stair to the basement, and I shout downstairs, "Hey, can can either of you see in the dark?
nope.
Nope.
What are you gonna do if whatever we're dealing with only pops up when it's dark?"
Well, we just so happen
Improvise.
to have oil here. Anyone got a match?
I think I have some matches. Yeah.
Please,
Yep. I guess we're sorted.
please warn me before you burn the place down.
Will
I
do.
think you'll see it by the time we do.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
By the time I see it, it will be too late.
Yeah, but we won't do it intentionally. So by the time we see it, you will also see it, and it'll too late for all of us. So, yeah.
And if it really does come down to it, consider the basement problem gone.
Yeah, if it's burnt down, there's no problem anymore.
But what if we're dealing with something that's resistant to fire?
Then it'll be
It
resistant
still
to
can't.
fire.
It still can't rearrange the basement if there's no basement left.
We're gonna hope it's not resistant to being stabbed then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll leave you to it.
You may question our straightforward approach, but if it works,
50% of the time. It
it will
works
work
every
100% of the time.
I'm going to look around the house for a very big bucket.
I wish you luck.
Oh, because of the. Okay, yeah.
Mr. DM, sir, may I look
Yes,
around
please.
for big buckets?
Big buckets. Okay, yeah, you can find a big bucket very soon.
Without water, though.
Is it one big enough for me to stand in?
What?
What? No, it is a big bucket, but it's not that big. But
You can fit
there
like
is a
one
second one,
foot.
so you can put 1 foot in each of them.
Can you fit a whole goose in there?
No.
How big of a bucket is it then?
I'll stick with the one bucket then, and I'll just. Do houses in this world have running water, or do I have to go out back to well?
You will have to go out back to the well.
I'm going to leave the house and go to the well to fill my bucket with water.
All right, you now have a bucket with water.
Hey, are you
Wonderful.
leaving? Where are you going?
Nowhere, don't worry about it.
I'm worried
Sit
about
down
it.
for you. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh.
So do we
perhaps
want
know
to?
this? Do you perhaps
do we
know this
wanna-
person?
Sorry,
Do you perhaps know this person?
which one?
Well, the one getting the water, I assume.
Yeah, we've been on some adventures together.
I guess that's somewhat promising.
They all turned out. And I can't remember most of them, but I think Elias arrived. He did, so probably went well.
I guess I will believe you.
I hear that he had one mishap when someone got poked. Some poking happened, and there's a rule now in the association that says no poking. Never quite understood, but I always just went. Went along with it. So I think someone met their maker, so to speak.
Oh yeah, that jackass.
Care to elaborate?
I think it was a dragonborn, if I remember correctly.
Well, as long as it's not me, I think I'll be a happy camper.
Nice. So do we want to turn on the light, so to speak, now, or do we want to wait for
Well,
when
depends
something
when we
happens?
stop seeing things, I guess.
Fair enough.
So you want to hide. If you turn on the light, it will be harder to hide, though.
We could put it at the middle of the room, maybe, and
Yeah.
hide behind any furniture.
Okay.
Assuming there's furniture in there, we could
Yeah,
probably
there
bring
is.
it. Okay.
There is the 2 beds, the 2 chairs, the 5 cupboards.
Wait, 5? That's not very symmetrical.
Yeah, one of them is right in the middle of the room on the wall.
Okay.
Perfectly aligned in the middle of the room.
Very good, very good.
Fantastic. Then I guess I'll hide behind the bed. Assuming I can completely hide myself behind the bed.
Yeah. Okay. Then please roll your stealth.
1 second. Oh boy.
Okay, while Luke is hiding perfectly under the bed, putting the bed sheets before the gap under the bed so nobody can look there, but just enough so he can watch under it. Westlake just lies down in the bed and draws the blanket over his head. I think Ademar just burst into flames.
Trust me, I'm the perfect bait.
So, you wait for a while. It's getting really dark. I mean, it was dark in the cellar from the beginning and without the light, but yeah, it has to be some time around um, midnight now, or at least soon. Does Ademar do anything while the two of them are hiding in the basement?
I'm just going to keep a very vigilant eye on everything up top with my bucket of water.
Okay. As you lie in wait down in the beds or under the beds, you
Depends on the
can
person.
see a strange hear a faint whirring noise like that starts a crackling sound like lightning coming from somewhere, and you can see some um, some sparkling lights coming from this unsymmetrical random parts of the wall, and the crackling gets louder and more intense, and suddenly it turns into a whooshing sound, while the room is filled in a strange blue light.
Peculiar.
I will continue hiding for now.
I guess I will as well. I am shocked and amazed, but I stay silent.
You see, you hear first. You hear the sound of gears turning. Then you start seeing small uh, beings with round bodies and small wiry arms and legs and small wings sticking out of their round bodies with one eye centered in the middle, coming from the other side of the portal, stepping into the basement with you.
By any chance, could we see a picture of these things?
I think so. I'll have to check. Oh, where's my DM section? I'll have to remove all of this. Oh, come on. There we go. Save, and now I should be able to show you the picture. There it is. There you go.
Interesting.
Oh, it's the golden snitch.
How
They,
small are they? Are they like fist sized or Arima sized or?
well, they're a bit smaller than Ademar, but also, yeah, medium-sized in regulatory manners.
They're all the same. There isn't like one big
Like,
leader.
well, first 5 of those come out of the portal. They start checking their surroundings until one of them notices Wesley lying in the bed. But instead of doing anything with him, he goes over to the other bed and puts the blanket so that it makes the exact same mold that Wesley is making. 2 others are helping him with this. Now there are 2 more of those creatures, but those look a bit different. they have 2 squared 2 boxes, which make their body, and also these have 2 eyes, like these. There we go. Whoop. There we go. They seem to communicate with clicking noises and made by the turning of their gears, or maybe by something else. You don't quite aren't quite able to see where the noises are coming from. You can also notice that the smaller ones are clicking way slower than the bigger ones.
The bigger ones aren't human-sized by any chance.
They are human-sized, though. Yes,
Ooh.
they are.
Am I able to hear the noises they make from where I am?
Yeah, you hear some noises from downstairs.
I will
So,
I will grab my bucket and I will very very carefully and then very quietly, or attempt to be very quietly,
Just I'll check.
jump,
yes.
just kind of just slowly make my way down the stair, just enough to see what's going on there.
Just I'll check.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
wow.
that is good.
What? That's
Hang
is
on.
good.
Give yourself a credit, man.
Okay.
I forgot that the 2 in parentheses was my modifier instead of my roll.
Okay, so you actually are very stealthy as you step down, and as you step down the stairs, you can see that one of the bigger creatures is currently holding a javelin and is walking towards where Wesley is laying. The 2 of you can also see this. He makes a few more clicking noises as he starts to raise his javelin. At the same time, and on the other side, the other bed, the other one is also raising his javelin in a way to getting ready to poke whatever mound is on the bed right now.
Can I see this or?
I think we can see this.
Yeah, you can see it, but look, for you, you wouldn't think that they saw you or anything, but
Yeah,
yeah.
they're just doing the same thing. So I had a thought. I'm gonna think out loud here. I'm not talking to anyone, but I had a thought of I have a spell called Disguise Self, but the only problem I couldn't communicate with them because if they're only clicking, then that might be a problem. Would be fun though. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see if Wesley thinks his life is in peril and does anything.
I think my life is in peril, thank you.
Am,
I
can,
Go
am
ahead.
I in any position to sneak up on one of them without being spotted?
Well, there's still the 5 smaller ones also in the basement.
So that's a no then.
I think you're
It
gonna get
is.
spotted, yes.
Yeah, but you can
Can-
sneak up to one of the smaller ones if you want. Smash it with the bucket,
I'm
perhaps.
I'm just gonna sit back and see what happens.
So,
Okay.
me and Wesley are on different beds, right? I am under
Yes,
one.
exactly.
Okay, so I can whisper to him.
Well, you could.
You just look at me and you see my
Oh.
eyes darting all over the place like I'm panicking.
Okay, there. Slowly.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out of my hiding spot.
Hmm.
Hello, good friends. Health and Safety Inspector here from the Anserine Association. This is all quite strange what's happening here, and our association, our health and safety, very important. And we were told to check this out, and it seems that you are in violation of multiple codes of conduct, and we would like an explanation for that, please.
Just while you are talking, all of the eyes in the room turn to you, and all of the javelins also get turned to
Brilliant.
your
Attention, just like how I like it.
Yeah, so basically, now you are surrounded by 7 strange beings pointing javelins at you.
Does it seem like they understand me?
They are making clicking noises.
Well,
Well then. As all of them have turned around, I get out of my sheets and try to stab one of them with my rapier. The
All right,
closest one.
then, yeah, since they already saw you, you won't get a surprise round, but we
Oh,
will.
they saw me already.
Yeah, but, well,
and
your
that's why
hiding
they
wasn't
wanted to
too
stab
good.
you, I guess.
Do I at least get advantage? Actually, no, that depends on turn order, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, can I like start the fight off with an attack, or?
Yeah, well,
Okay, so I will immediately stab my
Just-
rapier. Oh my.
okay.
No.
You jump out of the bed and step into empty air,
I
which in
fumble
turn,
completely.
which in turn makes all of those things pretty upset, and now they are starting to defend themselves with a loud
But-
clicking noise.
Health and safety. Didn't you hear?
Listen, this is not the situation. I am panicking right now. What are these things?
I don't know.
I'm still
Me
hiding
neither.
I'm just hiding myself on the stairs, going, "Oh, those idiots."
I'm just imagining Adama sitting, like leaning back on the stairs, maybe popping out a pipe.
Oh, why is it adding 3.16?
So
Well, whatever, it's 9. If that's
that's
possible.
the
for me.
tiebreaker, the point
Oh.
16.
How do I get rid of it?
Well,
It's like,
you don't need
can't
to. It's
delete.
basically just your dexterity value added as point value. So if someone rolls the same number as you, it will break the tie by looking who has more dexterity. But
Okay,
as a general rule, players always go before not players.
Okay.
So all right, you're not. Right, you don't have. Come on. You don't have your characters on screen yet.
Wow.
Wait a second. Oh, well.
Yep,
I'll turn him back
that's
now.
me.
Okay. I'll add you at turn. There you go. I wish this was a bit easier. All right, 22 and 12, 6. Now let's order you. There you go. And Ademar goes first, as sneaky as he is.
Well, I think we should like at least. I think I should be like around here, and Jacob should be on the opposite side, right? Because we were
Yeah,
hiding
it's
behind the
just
opposite beds, right?
we're not really using this as a battle map. It's just like
Oh, okay, yeah.
to get an overview who's still fighting. So basically, yes, you are. They are in the middle, or rather, they are surrounding Lord Jacobs right now. You are to their side, and Ademar
Yeah.
is coming basically from the back and with a bucket in hand.
Or is he? What are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna sneak up to the one of the one-eyed ones who are closest to me, and I'm just gonna gently tap it on the back of the head, I suppose, and go, "Hey, no,
Poke its eyeball.
bad. Can we just talk?" and I'll
There-
leave it at that and see what the response is.
Yeah, the response is a loud angry clicking noise, and a javelin being pointed at you now.
Oh, that's no good.
It's really not. How about we stab him more?
Have I used my action by talking to him?
No, let's just say you haven't.
For convenience sake.
In which case, I want to use my action to soak him with the water that I have in my bucket.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
Do you have proficiency in bucket?
Improvised weapon, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So strength roll then. Let's go
With
with
or without proficiency?
Are you proficient in
Are you
buckets?
proficient with improvised weapons or buckets?
I actually don't know if I am proficient with improvised weapons.
Well, then let's just say yes. Yes, just add it. For now. That's okay.
I mean,
Would you-
I have proficiency with simple martial weapons, but don't know if that also applies to improvised.
Maybe it's a
weapons.
Would you
combat
consider
bucket.
yourself a handyman?
Where is it? It is a 12. Okay. So you splash the bucket, and well, the water goes everywhere, but not where you want it to go. Or at least it
that-
seems like yeah, it just doesn't hit the right spots, perhaps.
Dang it.
You should have
But
saved it for the fire.
Lord Jacob seems to be a bit wet right now
Nice.
from the
My
splashing
bad.
water.
Well, at least I won't catch fire if we.
What about us?
I know.
I can figure something out. Did the thing seem scared of the water, or was it like meh?
No, it didn't really seem impressed.
Okay.
It rolled its single eye.
Yeah.
So do
Okay.
they blink or do they wink?
That is a very important question.
Yes. Alright, go ahead, sorry.
Okay. So that's your turn. You are now standing right in front of one of those things.
Yep.
And
Sounds good.
with that, it's Lord Jacob's turn.
So where is the water right now that Adama threw at the thing?
All around you
Around
And
me.
on you.
and on you.
Okay. So not in the vicinity of the things.
Well, it is also in the vicinity of those things, since you are standing in the middle of them.
Wait, are we standing in the middle of them? Thought we were.
I'm in the.
No,
They.
he is.
I talked. I said my health and safety stuff, and they all turned to me. So I'm in a circle.
Right, right.
So I'm thinking of casting Ray of Frost on the water.
You freeze yourself.
Okay.
Well, no, just around, make like a circle around me, if that's possible. If not, I will just cast Ray of Frost on one of the things.
Well, yes, it would perhaps work and make it difficult terrain, but since they are all directly around you, as long as they don't want to walk away from you, you might still have no real benefit from it at the moment.
Okay, is there anyone?
Also, 5 of them have wings, so I would assume they could just fly over the frost on the ground.
Oh, right, they have rings. Okay, so is there one that seems closest to me, or are they all the same distance?
They're about all the same distance to you. Only one of them is looking away from you at Adema right now, and one of the bigger ones is looking at Wesley right now.
Okay, then I would like to target one of the smaller ones with Ray of Frost.
All right.
If I remember how to do that, yeah.
Yep, sneak attack.
Oh right, that's not. Spells don't have sneak attack.
But what a sneaky spell.
Mm.
Very quiet.
Yes.
Okay, he is hit by the ray of frost, and his movement seemed to slow down.
No,
But he is
as I
still
cast as I cast a spell, I say, "God damn it, health and safety, people! This is all for for your good." And that's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, he had the guy you just froze in turn puts up his javelin and tries to stick it in your body somewhere. But with his some ease, you just sway to the side and he misses.
Well,
Better luck next time, or not actually.
Now the one standing in front of Ademar has its turn and also tries to poke a javelin in him, but well, that went into how do you say
14
it?
hits.
Yeah, okay, it went into your body for 2 points of damage.
Ow.
And with that, it's Wesley's turn.
Would it be possible for me to run from my current position to the entrance of the basement?
It
Oi.
would be possible, but most likely you would get at least an opportunity attack from one of the smaller ones and one of the bigger ones who's just now standing in front of you.
Right, okay. Then I suppose I'll, in another act of desperation, I'll try to stab at the eyeball of one of those things, the closest to me.
Okay. It is one of the bigger ones.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Never mind.
Okay. Luck is not on your side as you take careful aim and then just stab at the air above the thing.
I swear I'm not like this usually.
Okay. Now, the first of the bigger ones is quickly readying his javelin to poke Luke, Jacobs, who's standing in front of him. And
Hello.
with 2 whizzing attacks, 1 and 2, 14 and 15. Which,
If it's the same, it hits, right?
Yeah, if you
okay,
meet
yeah.
it beats it.
Okay,
So
so 15
one of
hits.
them misses you by a hair's breadth, but you are not able to evade the other one because you're still staggered from the first attack. Luckily, it doesn't do as much damage, and you get hit for 4 points of damage.
Ow! Don't stab your health and safety regulator.
Pick past that.
Clicking noises all around you. The other one is trying to do the same with Wesley, but
Uh-oh.
let's see. Oh,
Okay, that
ouch.
one definitely hits.
Okay,
That one definitely hits.
yeah,
I am definitely crumbling.
okay. You writhe in pain as the javelins pierce your armor. Leather armor,
Ow.
I suppose.
Ow. Well, it is leather armor, so calling it armor is a bit of a stretch. But it's better than nothing.
Okay. Oh my.
Guys, maybe we should actually burn the basement. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Well, the portal is still open. By the way.
Oh! Interesting.
It is still turning everything light blue in here. Okay, and the remaining 3 drones also try to poke at Lord Luke with their javelins. And let's
No
see.
poking.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. But yeah, all but the last one are pretty bad at aiming, and the last one just gets lucky because he's too busy to fight off the other 2. And there are 3 damage for you.
Yep.
Let me see if I can. So yeah, the turn is over, and it's Adema's turn again.
No more buckets.
Listen
No.
here, you flying whatever you are. You started this, and I will grab my battle axe and then.
Actually, I think your bucket started this.
No. It pointed a javelin at me. He started it. It started it. And
Didn't you
grab
attack
my.
from behind?
Also, you stepped first. Just I
Okay.
wanted to go the peaceful health and safety route.
I'm gonna swing my battle axe now.
Yep, you sure swung it.
Yeah, that is that hits.
Wonderful.
All right. Yeah, and with a poof, the
16?
thing flops out of existence and only
Not
leaves
bad.
behind an old javelin and a dagger.
Oh
Ooh,
my god, dude.
that's my turn.
Okay. So there's one creature currently in combat with Wesley, right?
Yes, one of the bigger ones.
Pretty
He's
sure it's
turning
2,
his
right?
back. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I can only hit one, so.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, yeah.
So I would like to hit the bigger, since it is in melee combat. I would like to use my short bow with my sneak attack and to try to hit it. I don't think that's a hit.
no. Oh
Oh.
my, what's happening today?
So, I mean, I would try to disengage, but since I'm in the middle of a circle, I don't think that's
Yeah,
a possibility.
it's a bit hard to, like, tell.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just asking the DM if if it's a possibility to use my bonus action to disengage, but I don't think it is.
Well,
you could just jump back against the bed.
yeah, you could try to jump over their heads with an acrobatics throw if you want to.
Oh god damn it! What happens if I don't succeed? Because my acrobatics aren't that high.
Try riding one of them.
all that are currently looking at you will get an opportunity attack if you don't succeed.
Well, I just say where I am.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
All right. The first drone tries to stick its javelin into Lord Jacobs again. And ouch. Oh. I don't think this is
Oh.
going to end well.
Oh.
Yep. I'm gonna cast a shield.
Nice.
Okay.
If I manage to do it, yeah. I'm gonna do this. God damn it. So yeah, no damage right now. Thank you.
Wait, do you take no damage?
It is still a
Okay.
critical
No,
hit.
wait.
It's a crit. I don't think you're gonna
Yeah.
dodge that, even with 5 AC, to be honest.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot how shield works. Well. So how much? 5 plus 6? Oh,
Yep,
God,
11 damage, yeah. Ouch. How is this happening? Okay, Wesley.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't want to make it sound grim, but I don't think we're gonna make it. unless unless our fellow battle axe wielder here can rescue us.
Oh, sure. Just depend on the dwarf, don't you? Have the dwarf do all the dirty work.
Yeah.
All right then. I guess I'll try to prove you wrong. As I attempt to use my rapier against the guy who stabbed me, the big
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
All right. I say attempt. Let's see. Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
that looks way better.
Am I nearby Lord Jacobs?
Well, there's this guy standing right between the two of you.
Because Jacobs tried using a sneak attack for extra damage, so by proxy, I should be able to do it too, right?
Yes, you are too. Exactly.
Okay, so I will then. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong roll. There we go.
Oh, very good. Yeah, that guy also poofs out of existence and leaves
See, I
behind
can do it.
a javelin.
Gotcha. Nice.
Okay,
I don't have any bonus actions, so that's it for me.
all right. The other one is still busy poking Lord Luke. And the first of his javelins misses him again. The second one, what is happening today?
Oh.
I need to fudge my rolls, I guess. There's another crit for 11 more damage.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, I will fall unconscious now.
What?
I have 26 hit points.
26?
Yeah.
And you took
What
22.
level are you?
What's your con?
4.
I'm level 4.
Ah, that explains it. Okay.
Good night.
Well, shucks.
Now you're still standing, right?
I am not standing, no.
Why are you standing?
No.
Do you think he'd stab him against the wall?
I
Okay,
took 5 plus 6 damage.
Luke
and before
is
that, I
okay.
took
Lord
4
Jacobs
damage.
is.
Then...
Oh my! They look quite surprised by this. I do look quite surprised by this. Okay, the drones turn to a Daemar now,
Excuse me?
and the three of them try to stab him.
Oh no.
Come on, it can't be serious.
The
Okay,
first and last one hits.
yeah, that's like 9 damage. Oh,
Nice.
Oh, God damn it.
but at least it's
Okay.
your turn now.
I know what I'm doing. For the purpose of self-preservation.
Oh no.
Oh no, wait. I should put that differently. After seeing my dear friend Lord Jacobs Black succumb to his wounds, probably.
Well, it didn't succumb yet, no. He's in the
Maybe-
process of succumbing.
In the process of
I'm just unconscious.
for another 3 turns, maybe,
Yeah.
if you're unlucky. Adamar, or I am going to go into a rage,
Okay.
and I will just swing at whatever one is closest to me.
Grr.
Okay.
You killed my friend.
Let's say it is a big one, and wow, okay,
Get fucked.
that hits very good. And
That's very
also,
disappointing.
the other big one just poofs out of existence, leaving behind another javelin lying there. Lord Jacobs, please roll for death save.
Since I've never died before.
Hmm.
Weird. How do I do that?
Click death saves on
Click
your
death saves on
Yeah.
your character sheet.
character sheets.
There are 3 buttons. Click the left
Ah,
one.
okay. This
Right.
one? No. Wait.
No, just click the one that says dead saves and that's it.
Oh, okay. Something happened.
It is.
Wow.
Oh, you.
Ouch.
Well,
Okay.
under normal circumstances, you'd be not alive.
Now that's
Oh
two
no.
two failures.
That's 2 failures.
Two
Oh, shit.
failures.
Okay, so
Well,
look, for the record, if you get another failure, you die.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Strangely enough, as the second of the big ones falls, the other ones try to flee through the portal again. And yeah, if you want to, Wesley, you can make a opportunity attack against the first one.
I think I will. Oh my
Okay.
god, dude.
But you're not quick enough, and it
No,
disappears
I'm really not.
disappears through the portal. But it's your turn now.
I am going to resuscitate my fellow noble.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you have
Well, actually, no. Yeah, I don't think I have any
medicine
healing.
kit?
I can't. No. There's no way for me to resuscitate him. Shoot.
I think
Can I do a... Actually, no. I was gonna say, can I do a medicine check, but I don't have anything to medicine with.
Mhm.
I think you can still roll to stabilize it even without healing potions or healing items.
Just keep him like a... Yeah, maybe? Like, I can try. I'm guessing it's just medicine check.
Yeah, it's a medicine check.
Behold.
It's a
Oh! Come forth,
Oh,
my
yes!
son! Get back to life!
Ah. You stabilize Lord Lord Jacob, sorry.
I give him CPR.
So
You
Lord
just kiss me?
Lord Jacobs is still at 0 hit points and still unconscious, but,
Yes, but
he,
heal
Oh,
him.
okay.
he won't die now.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh, for record, it was a DC 10.
Nice.
hmm Okay. So that's your action.
Mhm.
The other drones try to flee as well. So for this one, either Wesley or Damar might make an opportunity attack.
Can we both make an opportunity attack?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Angry dwarf!
but most likely of.
Try
but mo-
disgruntled noble.
Dang it.
Okay, yeah. Then Wesley, you can do damage.
With sneak attack or no? Would you would I be considered or no? I guess they would. No, I guess an unconscious person wouldn't count as an advantage, would it?
No, but Damar is still
Oh, wait,
close to
oh,
you, so
sorry.
it works with sneak
Oh,
attack as
it
well.
works with him. Oh, my
Yeah.
bad then.
Still enough damage to destroy it, though.
Nice.
And the other one, since you both used your reaction, will just leave through the portal, leaving you in the basement for now.
For now. Guys, I don't think we solved the problem.
I'm going to voluntarily end my rage. Okay, they're gone. Deep breath.
I start
Ooh.
slapping Jacobs to wake him up.
Oh no, don't hit him.
Almost forgot.
So,
I
What-
grab
what
the
happened?
nearest bottle of wine and start pouring it down his throat.
Okay, you pour some mixture of wine, lamp oil, and strawberry jam into his mouth, and strangely enough, this seems to work like a healing potion.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you heal for 8 points.
Brilliant. Well, this didn't go entirely to plan.
No, it did not.
What
Are
the
you
hell
gonna-
did just happen?
I have no. I mean, what?
Does anyone have a vague clue as to what that was?
Nope.
Can I do a history check to maybe figure out what that was?
Okay.
I will not figure out what that was.
Just a quick question. Are
You
my
know what
death
that was?
saves
It's very strange. What that was that?
Yeah, it was very peculiar, very unlike what I've seen before.
are my death save reset now, or are they
Yeah.
still?
Yeah, they were set.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly. All right.
Okay. I suggest we try and find out what the hell we were dealing with.
The portal is still open, by the way.
Oh.
How much does a greater healing potion heal? Because I seem to still have one of those.
Oh. Let me check.
The greater one is 4d4 plus 4.
Better question is, how much do they cost?
A ton, to put it lightly. Usually, at least.
It was gifted to me, so.
That's a very generous gift.
Yeah, we met this one girl. She burned down her house and weird times.
Well, I pick up a nearby javelin and try to throw it at the portal.
It goes through the portal to wherever that leads.
No noise, no anything.
A short swooshing noise as it passes through the portal.
Right. So, anyone want to go in there? Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, no, I mean, probably there are more of these things on the other side of the portal, and we struggled with how many? I didn't count. I was
7.
too busy being dead.
Is some Hildo's house near the guild?
Well, it is a short walk back, or like half an hour.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I would like to, as we go upstairs, I would like to grab a piece of paper and a pen and just write "investigation in progress. Do not enter" and put it on the door of the cellar.
I was about to do the very same thing.
You're still wet. The paper disappears.
Okay. Yeah, so you go back to the guild. Something you planned. You find Alton seems to be feeding the mammoth right now as you come back to the guild house. Snizzles,
Evening.
as always, is cleaning cleaning the entry hall. He is singing
When did we get a
song.
mammoth?
Last time.
Wait, this mammoth's yours?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's the
It's
belongs
Lily's.
to it belongs to the angry lady with the horns, but yeah.
Black, what the hell have you been doing?
Well, we met a lady. She always seemed to burn down her house, and she wanted some ingredients. So we went to get ingredients for like a potion that makes werewolves not werewolves anymore. And then we met a guy who was in love with his mammoth. The mammoth was gone, and the mammoth had a baby mammoth. And as payment, we took the baby mammoth.
You hear something new every day, I guess.
Yeah, it was quite the adventure.
I know I should be more surprised, but fair
And
enough.
we all got massages afterwards from
What?
a guy that lived in a cave. Mine wasn't as good, but Lily said hers was brilliant.
Man, I should be doing this adventuring stuff more often.
Yeah.
I've been away for just a few months, and you bring home a damn mammoth. Okay.
Yeah. Shows. I don't know what it
Now
shows.
I have a very important question.
Yeah.
Is it for eating?
I don't believe so, but I have not been I haven't paid that much attention, so I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think so. I think the angry lady with the horns might disagree.
How big is the mammoth?
It's a mammoth. How big can it be?
I mean, it's
No, no, no.
bigger than you.
I-
No offense.
It's a baby
I
mammoth.
heard it was a
It's
baby mammoth. So how
about
big are
your
baby mammoths?
size.
About my size.
About your size.
Could be your friend.
I'm gonna wait until it's bigger. You know, when it gets to proper adult mammoth size, I'm sure it won't miss a chunk of meat or two.
Better challenge. I like it. Aw.
The implications.
Well, so
All this talk about mammoths has made me hungry.
yeah,
Me
let's
too.
get something to eat.
Okay, so will you return in the same night, or will you just rest and return the next day? Or will you just
think-
abandon the quest here and there?
Yeah, let's just leave it. I would like to grab a bite to eat, drink a lot, and get some sleep to recover, and then maybe check the guild's library
Yeah,
to
library
see
in order to
if
find
if
out
there's
what.
if you can find out anything about these things.
Exactly.
Hit the
Okay,
books, kids.
all right. So then, each of you please make an investigation check since you're while you are skimming through books trying to find the information you're looking for.
Oh, man.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I did not expect that.
You all, Ademar gets caught up in a book with nice pictures of dwarven ladies with nice beards.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wesley is kind of most likely really doing investigation work, but getting
Wesley is illiterate.
irritated by Ademar's antics, while Lord Jacobs is skimming through books and he finds one. It is called Mechanical Beings, or what is this thing that has 2 legs and 1 eye? It was written by a gnome named Fingus Spark Socket.
Mhm. Mhm.
And in it he describes strange creatures that come from another plane of existence that seem to be a mixture of mechanical and intelligent being. And he says they might seem they might be intelligent, but they don't understand our language, and also they don't they the different varieties seem to speak different languages as well. And he thinks they communicate in some sort of code um, that relies on 2 sounds that might also be linked to there being sparks and there not being sparks. Well, yeah. All in
Yeah.
all, he says they are very rare, and not many of those pass over to our plane of existence. But when they do, usually something's out of order.
Okay, so I surprised myself here. I found something. So
Or at
apparently,
least someone has.
those are like creatures from another existence, which is weird. And don't think I'm not that far into the paper yet, but it doesn't say anything about weaknesses. I think I might have to check again.
Don't say anything about keeping rooms tidy.
It says that they kind of appear when something is out of order.
I'm surprised they haven't visited my room more often, to be honest.
Yeah,
Well, it goes
my
on to
room.
say
Also,
that
I wasn't saying anything about your room. I'm sorry if it came across that way.
it goes on to say while they are not inherently aggressive, they will defend themselves when attacked. And since they don't understand you, everything might count as an attack.
That explains why my brilliant health and safety scheme didn't work.
Perhaps we could imitate their language. Are there any hints to the way they communicate?
It has something to do with lights being turned on and off, and that being turned into sound.
Oh, wonderful! They speak binary.
Brilliant.
What's binary?
Like ones and zeros.
Yeah, no, in character.
Oh, well, I don't in character. I don't know.
Okay. So
how do we put this information to use?
Does anyone have a plan other than go back into the basement and get killed again?
So
I mean, technically, only one of us can knock down, like the little wimp he is.
in your let's just say assortment of tricks, can you manipulate light in any way?
I cannot. I could fill the room with water, but I don't think that will help because they have wings.
You could splash it on them so that they could stop flying. No.
I could what?
Get their wings wet so they could stop flying.
If that is a possibility, I could try that, yes.
But that's as far as I can think of. They also seem to be not very strong when actually coming into contact with our weapons.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the possibility of trying to get through the portal, but then
they might await us with an army.
Yes, and the question is, how do we get back?
That too.
But
perhaps those wings might have a purpose. Sorry?
Also, I kind of want to see another plane of existence. It might be fun.
You don't see it every day.
That sounds pretty fun.
So, are we going to vote on this?
I did not personally think we're prepared for this. This is the other plane we're talking about.
I mean, normally I would be all up for another plane, but seeing as I just died,
some would have doubts.
Would like to keep the other plane as far away from me as possible.
Then I suppose we just have to destroy the basement after all. Unless someone has any better ideas.
Yeah.
Of course, we can recover any potential goods that are already in the basement.
Is our Lady Savior, however she's called, around?
The Honkmaster?
Yes, the Honkmaster.
Yeah, she's around.
Because she always seemed knowledgeable and smart and old. Really old, guys. She's like, oh, sorry, I wasn't talking about your age or anything.
What can I do for you, my dear?
Well, we kind of have a.
Where is
she? I wouldn't call it a problem, but it's kind of a hiccup. I think it's the right way to say. We just went into the ceiling. That was like the ceiling that keeps tidying itself up, where the boy got lost and it was on the notice board and everything. And it wasn't that much fun. And there were these little things, and I went to the book I just had. And yeah, they weren't so nice to us. Let's say it like that. I did my whole health and safety act, but they didn't seem to listen. And they I wouldn't say they beat us, but I mean we scared them away. They went running, but it didn't go that well. And we were wondering if you have any ideas, any tips for us, because you are quite smart, as I said.
Well, that sounds like quite the pickle you were in, doesn't it? I think they will come back night after night. That might be a problem in the future. Maybe you have to go and find the source.
But the source would be in another plane of existence, wouldn't it?
So, are you scared?
No.
There you have your answer.
He totally is.
You didn't even come down into the basement until you knew it wasn't ghosts.
Well, just remember, sometimes when people don't understand you, they might think you are saying something else than what you'd expect.
But I did my whole health and safety
There's
act.
no reason to go aggressive against us. Perhaps you just have a bias against humans. Or other
Perhaps.
races.
Or you were out of order. Maybe they were not trying to kill you. Maybe they were just trying to rearrange you to look more like them.
With their javelins pointed at me?
Maybe that's just their tools.
I would assume my body would not survive those kinds of tools.
Also,
Yeah.
if I don't want to run around for the rest of my life looking like one of those things. Just personal preference. I kind of like the way I look.
I don't know, those wings seem kind of cool.
I mean, wings would be cool, but the rest, nah.
But that blocky creature, I don't know if I could settle for that.
Yeah, you gotta have some curves and not so many edges. Okay, so did we already sleep, or how did we
So
go to the
you
library before
sleep,
sleeping?
and yeah, so it's the next day already.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm all back to everything. So wanna go back? I mean, it's
Preferably
still
no,
not-
but I don't think we have a choice here.
Yeah.
I'm going to hunt down some healing potions before we go.
That is a good idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop off to whatever he's called, who's handling the shop. I think it was a dwarf? No, dwarf lady? Maybe, I don't remember.
Whose shop?
Whoever's selling healing potions.
All right. Well, it's not Broomhilda. Broomhilda only says glass baubles. Okay. So you're stocking up on healing potions.
Yes, please.
That will be. So you get some. Yeah, you can find a shop that sells herbal potions that act like those potions of healings.
Mhm.
They have like 5 in their. We have 5 for sale right now.
Are they small or big or
The normal
whatever the
kind.
term is? No.
The normal kind.
How much would those be?
Yeah, 50 gold pieces each.
How
Okay.
about we buy your entire stock and you give us 4? You give us. We pay for the 4. You give us the last one for free.
Okay, do a persuasion roll. That sounds like.
Go ahead.
RNGesus, don't fail me now. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Not only does it not fail you, it
Well, of course, and I think I have even one of the bigger ones. I'll just pass this one to you as a sample.
Well, thank you very much. I greatly
I hope
appreciate
it
that.
works, but it is a new creation of mine. So you get 1 greater healing potion and 5 regular healing potions.
Very good, very good.
What do you mean you hope it works?
yeah.
Well, it's a new recipe, but I'm sure it will be fine.
It'll be fine.
All right, fine, cool.
So who's paying?
Despite my noble status, you'd be surprised how little I actually own.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna cover for you. That's fine. I know how it is. You have all your funds somewhere wrapped up in stocks and
Yes, and
and
such, you know.
yeah, I know how it is. Adama, how much do you want to buy?
All of
Let's
them.
see. He had 5,
5.
so I'm going to. I'm just going to take 2 of
200.
them.
Sorry?
Oh yeah, 200 in total.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna take 2 of them, and then you and Wesley can fight over the other 3.
I don't think I'm tanky enough to make use of it, so I'll hand it over to the dwarf.
Someone tell me how much money I need to give to the lady.
Free of
One-
charge with all that haggling?
100 if you're taking the 3 of them, since we got 1 for free.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give her 100 gold pieces. Fine.
Thank you very much, nice lady.
Thank you.
Thanks for the
Thank
sample.
you.
And
Come again and tell me if it worked.
oh, if it doesn't, and I survive, I'm going to burn your shop down.
And he is not joking when he says that.
And with that, I'll leave.
Okay.
So, who has which potions now?
I have the small ones.
Okay, so Adama has 1 big one
And one
And 2
small
small one.
and 2 small ones. You have 1 small, and I have Marv's 2 small ones. Yeah. Okay,
That
and
works.
also a big one from before. Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. All right, back to our room.
All right. Oop. Oh, I can just.
While we're going
Go
there, I'm
there.
still not sure what the plan is here. Do we want to go through the portal? Is that our
Well,
plan?
According to the lady, that's our best shot.
Okay. Then let's try.
And we'll just
What?
keep quiet, keep our head down. And
Okay.
then hopefully they don't recognize and attack us on sight.
No health and safety?
No health and safety.
Potentially health and safety.
Okay. I keep it
Okay.
in the back pocket.
So Samhildo is waiting for you. He speaks kind of different from the last time you met him. Ah, you are back. Ah, sorry if I sound strange. It's if I spend time with my sister, I start talking a bit like our old parents. I'm so bad at making those accents. So, what did you find out?
Well, loads of things, but our investigation is not yet finished, and we can't disclose any details at this point.
Ah, that's
You know,
too
for
bad.
security.
Any signs
We're
of
thinking.
Wilbur down there?
Not currently, no.
Ah, too bad. My sister is very worried about him.
Just as a heads up, you didn't get this from me, but your nephew might come back as a weird thing with 1 eye.
Possibly two.
Or that, yes.
So you are going to help me to sleep down there tonight as well?
But you want to sleep down there as well?
No, I will go back to my sister now.
Yeah, sure.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, we'll take care of this. We just needed to do some light research to see what we're dealing with here. But we have a pretty good idea of what's happening, and we will tomorrow. There will be no more problems. I think. Maybe.
All right, see you
Perhaps.
tomorrow then.
Yeah. Have a nice night.
And with those words, he leaves back to his sister's house.
Also, might it be a problem if you burn down the house?
Yes, indeed, it will be a problem. I live here.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so the portal is closed again. It seems to have disappeared, but everything is still just the way you left it last night.
Okay, so hide again and wait for nightfall.
Yep.
This seems
Alright.
familiar.
Put an empty bottle of wine just like in a random place so that they'd be triggered by it.
Good one. Yeah.
All right, then please do your stealth checks again.
All right. Actually,
No.
I'm probably gonna stay with the dwarf just because of the bad experience from last time.
Okay. So yeah, at around the same time as last night, the portal opens again, but well, this time, for some reason, nothing comes out. The room is still empty. The portal is whizzing in the back, turning everything blue into a blue light.
I'm going to very slowly and gingerly approach the portal, and then I'm going to just put one arm through.
I was gonna start with like something that's not from your body, but okay.
Yeah.
And then as I put my arm through the portal, I'm going to start screaming, "Oh God, no! It got me! It got me! Help!"
Make
I sprint towards the
Yeah,
stairs.
I whisper
make a
towards
dex
the door,
save, please.
readying
what?
my bow. Oh, what? Wait.
A dex
Oh,
save.
so it's
Dexterity saving throw.
Wait.
I did not expect that.
Good luck? Question mark.
I'm fine.
Okay. So as you stick your your arm through the portal, you feel like your arm is obviously going somewhere, but just as you want to turn around to start screaming, in the second you turn, a javelin flies right in front of your eyes, out of the portal and into the room, and yeah, sticks in the bed now.
Yeah.
well.
I'm upon seeing the javelin fly past my face, I'm going to retract my arm if at all possible, and I'm going to run to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Ah, they're here.
They're here?
Shortly afterwards, there are 5 more javelins flying out of the portal into the room.
So, do we still want to go through?
I think that basically means they're not. That's not self-defense. They're actively attacking us.
Hold up, I have an idea. Where's that
Oh,
lamp
God.
oil?
Oh
In
no.
my stomach. Some of it. The other stuff is in the drawer, I think.
All right, do we
It
have any
makes
lamp
this-
oil left? Is the big question.
Yeah, I think so. I have a lamp myself.
Cool. Do we have any
use that.
empty bottles and rags?
Yeah, I have a wine flask that's empty here,
Okay, wonderful.
fortunately.
Give me that.
Yeah, here you go.
So I'm going to fill Lord Jacob's empty flask with lamp oil.
Yeah,
Okay.
Molotov.
And there's a bed somewhere around here, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to rip up the sheets of the bed and then just shove just a fair piece of it into the my bottle with lamp oil.
Hmm.
Just checking. He did say not to burn down the house, right?
Mm.
Depends on how good my aim is. But I figure it should be fine.
Get another bucket just in case.
No,
I
no,
can,
no,
I can handle the fire if it spreads.
water doesn't work on oil fires.
Oh, I can't handle the fire if it spreads.
Anyway, who wants to do the honors of lighting this thing?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Okay, I'm going to position myself as close to the portal as I possibly can without standing immediately in front of it.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my tinder box. Light
Okay.
the top. Light the thing.
The bottle. Or
Yeah.
the cloth, rather.
Yeah. Before I light it, I'm gonna say, do we think this is a good idea?
No, but it's
Okay.
it's all we have.
Okay, I'm gonna light the Molotov.
Okay.
Mm.
So when the rag is nice and burning, I'm going to try hopefully chuck it through the portal.
What check does he have to make for this?
Okay, yeah, well, make an athletics check to throw it.
Oh, wonderful! I can do that.
It's not bad.
Okay, yeah, you throw the burning flask through the portal. There is a
And now
short
I-
swooshing sound as it passes through, then, well, relative silence. Nothing happens.
I'm going to step away again from the portal and then just kind of wait for a little bit and see what happens, if anything.
I'm gonna stand beside the portal so that I'm not in front of it, and lean against the wall and say, I think we're not doing this right, but let's see what happens.
I'm leaning behind the door of the basement with my bow ready.
Okay, you wait for a while, but other than a few strange noises the portal makes, nothing happens.
God damn it.
Do we have any more oil left?
Okay. Now, I don't think this is the best of ideas.
Let me ask this in a different way. How many Molotovs can we make with whatever materials that we have in the
Well,
basement?
I wasn't talking about your idea. I was talking about an idea I had.
How much can we improvise with Molotovs?
Yeah, you could make 3 more with the
Oh.
jars that are standing there.
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to do that.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, and I'm going to grab all 3 of them.
Okay.
While he does that, I'm gonna check how my disguise self spell works.
Oh,
Okay.
this guy is almost a Molotov.
I'm going to turn towards Wesley, and then Lord Jacobs. I'm gonna say, okay, if this works out as I plan, then wonderful. If
What's
not, please find a way to retrieve my body.
what's your plan exactly?
Yeah, I would
Where-
like to know the details first and foremost.
We're going to light these bottles.
Yeah.
I'm going to take them, run through the portal,
Oh,
and start
goddammit.
chucking them at whatever weird, creepy thing that I see there.
Okay, I like your plan. Very on brand.
One question though: what if the portal is afloat on the other end and you start falling down?
We stick to the plan, and I'll still start chucking the things.
We go to plan B. What's plan B?
How many
Anybody
benches
know?
do we have? Can we make a rope out of it to hold them?
Okay, no, before I have another idea. I
Actually, does
disguise
anyone
my
have a rope? Sorry.
yeah. We all have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Very good. We
I
could
think so.
potentially just tie him and just hold the rope. Possibly.
Okay.
That 50 feet of
My plan would be I cast disguise self on myself to look like one of those things with the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Go through there and see what's just because I'm guessing they won't attack me if I look like them. I can't talk to them because you could do that, but I don't think they'll do anything. I'm not intelligent enough to figure out this stupid light system or binary or whatever it's called. Yeah, and just kind of see what's in there, and then if it's bad, then we can still do the Molotov idea.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a better idea.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with this.
Mr. DM,
Hmm.
is that a possibility?
Well, yes, you can make yourself look different until the spell ends.
Brilliant.
Well, they also have like a similar form, so well, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna spin my hands, say some stuff, and suddenly I snap my fingers and I look like one of those things. Please don't attack me. I'm still Lord Jacobs Black.
You sure?
Yeah, kind of. I look at my arms and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
How's your depth perception looking?
My what now?
Your depth perception, since you have one eyeball now.
No, I'm the big one with 2 eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
Death perception is A-okay.
So after you go through,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. If you don't come back by then, I'm going in with Molotovs.
Okay,
And
fair.
I cannot promise that I won't accidentally throw one at you since you.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
fair.
that hard to not throw backwards, personally.
What?
I don't think it's that hard to throw a Molotov backwards, personally.
No, but I'm gonna be in the thing, so
Yes.
okay. I take all the courage that I have and I slowly put like a finger through the portal, see how it feels.
Mhm. Well,
And
it is like grabbing through the wall. You feel no real resistance, and it feels like there's air behind the portal.
okay, I would then like to slowly and carefully proceed to stick my head through the portal.
Okay, you stick your head in, and it feels a bit strange, but it seems like you're looking into a room right now. The room is on fire. There is
Surprising.
a lot of dust lying around in that room, and there is a bright red glowing orb in one corner. You also hear some sort of sound that goes like map, 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 followed by several clicking noises repeated time after time again. There also seems to be a door that leads out of this room.
Okay. Interesting. So there's no one in there right now.
Nope, not anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out again if possible.
Hmm.
And say, okay, so the room is empty right now. There's some sort of alarm going, a red orb thing, and it's like a room. It's currently empty, and then there's a door leading out of the room. If Mr. Ademar, you would give me a bit more time, I would go to investigate a bit further. So hold on to your Molotovs for now, but don't hold on to them. Don't throw them.
Okay.
But what about the javelin throwers?
There are no javelin throwers currently.
What?
It's empty. I mean, probably because someone threw a Molotov cocktail in there.
See, I knew it was a good idea.
Oh, so it's on fire too, right?
Yeah, about that. How much fire is there?
Well, a bit. It's like
mean-
someone threw a Molotov cocktail in there.
Is it a possibility for me to go to the other to the door, or is that out of the?
Is it too hot?
Yeah, well, it was on the side, so you could go in there. That's not a
Okay.
problem.
So
Oh.
yeah, wait a bit more. I don't know. Give me like another 5 minutes.
Okay.
And
Okey-dokey.
yeah,
your
so
time,
I'm gonna
buddy.
go. I'm gonna go back through the portal now with more self-esteem than the first time, and go to the door and peek through it carefully.
Okay, whoop. Let's change scenes then. You step inside of the strange plane. It seems everything here is made out of metal. You can hear the alert sound and also a clicking sound of like gears clicking all around you. The door opens with another one of the another sound of gears turning. You look into a hallway that goes to your left and to your right. Everything is colored in this red pulsing light that's the coming from the glowing orb thingies on the mounted on the walls. In the distance, you can see those one-eyed things hurriedly running around. It almost looks like they are panicking for some reason.
Anything else? It's a hallway. Does the hallway have any doors? Or is it just like empty?
Well, the hallway goes in equal parts to your left and to your right, about
Mhm.
5 meters on each side,
Mm-hmm.
and turns. And there seems to be more, more ways going from there, more intersections on each side.
I will slowly make my way towards the creatures, see what all the fuss is about. If it's about the fire, if there's something else going on.
Hmm. You hear a few clickings as you approach them. You hear a few clicking and whizzing sounds from them as they turn towards you and seem to wait for something from you.
Okay. Can I make, I don't know, an intelligence throw to figure out how this language works and if I maybe can imitate it?
Oof, I think that will be pretty hard, but yeah, you can try. Let's
Okay.
say it's an 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
or
not impossible.
yeah.
But with a 10,
Okay.
it's also not good enough.
Nope.
Okay. You at least, yeah. Well, you could try to imitate the sounds.
Yeah, but with a 10 though.
Well, you think you might have a bit of understanding what they are saying and how to produce sounds that sound similar, but
Okay.
you are not quite sure what you're doing if you really could make yourself to be understood by them.
Well, Lord Jacobs, the way he is, will try to talk. So, click in the sense. So I'm gonna start making clicking noises that I think might resemble something being said. I will try to ask what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, roll a d4, please. Or roll a d6. Sorry, roll a d6.
How does this work again? / roll d6?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, what were you trying to say?
What's
going on?
That's stupid because I
You
can't
asked what's
understand
going
what
on.
they're
Okay,
saying.
you hear more clicking sounds.
Oh, god damn it.
But it seems like they understood you.
That's nice. Did I understand anything?
Make another intelligence save, please. Not intelligence save,
Ooh.
intelligence throw. Just that.
Yep,
Not a saving throw.
There we go. No, that was a save.
Yeah, I think it
Where's
doesn't.
intelligence?
You can just click
Not
on
there.
the intelligence on this.
Yeah, no, it did the thing.
But yeah, it should be +2 in fact. Well, you're not sure. You only hear clicking and whizzing sounds, and well.
Is there anything more I can see?
No. Well, what do you think? What are you thinking of?
I don't know. Just like, is there any bigger structures? Is it a bigger room, or is it still just the hallway?
Well, it's another hallway, but there are a few doors in that hallway. Hallway.
Okay, I'm just gonna nod and continue, and then go into one of the doors.
Okay, they seem to be following you for some reason.
Oh, God damn it! What's in the, is there something in the
okay.
room?
You see some sort of a glass box, and inside you see a human boy around 16 years old. He's sitting in there. There is another empty glass box in there that seems to be having some parts in it. Or
Is the boy
it's not
alive?
empty, but it's. Well, he's sitting with his head covered in his knees.
Okay.
Pondering.
Okay. I am again going to try to speak
Okay.
to these.
Okay, let's just switch to the others. Lord Jacobs
sorry.
hasn't returned for quite a while. What are you doing?
Then I knew we should have tied a rope to him.
Well, he said the portal ended up in an empty room, right? So we could just go in and look
I suppose.
around and search for.
Yep. Let's just mind any potential fires.
Yeah.
So I guess we step in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here.
we'll go. Sure.
Gently.
Just as
walk in.
both of you step through the portal, you hear a loud noise, and the portal seems to be gone. You are now standing inside of this room with an open door, a fire, and lots of dust.
Well, he wasn't wrong. Sure looks like a room.
You can hear some clicking sounds in the distance coming from outside.
Does the room look at all similar to the basement?
Well, now that you mention it, you think somebody started scratching at the walls to make them look like the cobblestones in the basement.
Does this look familiar to you? Like I point to the walls.
Maybe. Possibly.
I'm getting a weird feeling of deja vu here.
Yeah.
Which means that if we step outside this room, we could potentially end up in a house.
I somehow doubt that, but who
Okay,
knows?
house is a very broad word. I guess a living residence of these creatures.
Sure.
Considering we haven't heard from him yet, maybe we could take a peek? It's like the room is connected to just like a normal door, right?
Yeah, exactly. And through the door, you see a hallway going to your left and to your right.
Right. Left.
Yeah.
Well, where do you want to go? Stop.
Do I have to decide?
I'm just asking for an opinion.
Well,
Which direction suits you more?
Well, right is always right. So let's go left.
Can I do an investigation check on both of the corridors to see like if potentially there's like footsteps? Oh, no, not footsteps.
Okay, yeah, please.
Like,
Please do a
anything of that nature.
perception or whatever you want
Yeah,
to do.
perception.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
There are so many sounds all around you. Okay, let's switch back to Lord Jacobs in that case.
Yeah. So the portal is closed, but I don't know that.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm gonna again attempt to speak to the creatures and say, "This boy has to go back. There's another boy in the cellar. Something.
Okay, then please, roll a
D6 again?
d6 again. Okay. As you say those words, the two drones look at each other. They seem to be a bit confused, and afterwards, and suddenly they point their javelins at you and want to poke you. The two of you can hear the sound of a battle coming from somewhere close to you, like in the opposite of direction where you just wanted to turn to. And yeah, please roll for initiative, everyone.
Well,
Here
that
we are
doesn't sound
again.
good.
I think I should
Okay.
that one in my notes instead.
Oh, also, don't know if you know it, but to add yourself to the turn order, just drag your character thing onto the
Yeah.
map
Boop.
and then click it before you roll for initiative.
Yep.
You'd be surprised how many people have trouble doing that.
Okay. Switch
Well,
scenes.
I do.
So
Just like
where
drag my character thing.
Yeah, if you click on the second tab at the top right,
go.
and you
Mhm.
find your player character,
There's
you
Lord Jacob.
click and hold, and then you drag it onto the map.
Just put him there.
That one, okay.
Yeah, I just did that for you. Now you click on it and then
You
Thank you.
click initiative.
exactly. I'll roll
What?
for those
What?
two guys. Okay. There you go. Now we're all in there, and yeah, let the poking commence.
Yes.
One javelin pokes you for 2 damage. He hits you right in your shoulder as you are totally unprepared for the attack that is coming. Okay.
Who is?
God damn it! I tried the peaceful route again.
Damar, you hear exactly this scream coming from behind you somewhere.
Okay.
If you dash, you would be able to arrive at the scene after your turn.
Okay. And when you say arrive at the scene, do you mean arrive at the scene within melee range of the things? Or just arrive at the scene?
For now, you arrive at the scene and would be ready to join the fight next round.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, so Lord Jacobs, you see Damar showing up in the doorway, while another javelin gets pointed at you, and also and pokes you for 1 more damage. At least they're not critting anymore. But now it's your turn.
I take the hit in my shoulder and I look at Elma and say, "This is not going so well again." I would like to. I'm just gonna throw. Didn't learn any weaknesses, right?
No.
I'm just gonna throw Ray of Frost at the creature again.
Okay.
What? I have sneak attack on again.
Oh. Okay. The ray misses its
God
target.
damn it. Are they in the doorway?
No, they're in the room with you right now. Damar
they're
is in the
outside.
doorway.
And the things are?
In the room with you.
Okay. In that case, I would like to disengage into the hallway as a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, so so you run into the hallway and past a Damar who looks is most likely a bit confused about this.
As I run past him, I'm gonna say, "You got this. You have 2 Molotovs."
Okay.
Also, there's a boy in there.
What?
Wesley.
Do I like how far? So he dashed. So he moved like how many feet?
Now he disengaged, so he moved 30 feet out of the room.
And how many feet did
Adema?
yeah Adamar move with
Adamar
his
moved
dash?
50 feet.
50
Exactly.
feet.
So
So
if
and we
you
were about
dash,
the same location from one another.
yeah. So
Or
if
like
you dash,
yeah,
you would be in melee range actually.
yeah, because I have 40 feet of movement instead of 30. Unless you can move at speed differently. Because usually 30 feet, right?
30 is
25.
the usual, yeah.
Okay. Because
I'm a dwarf. I have small
legs.
legs.
So yeah, well,
I'll move. Okay, so he's 50, so I'll move as close as I can to Adamir or Adamar,
mhm.
and I'll. Can I see them, the enemies from where I'm at?
Yes.
Can I? Is there enough range for me to use my bow?
Well, Damar's pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Like
Yes.
aim over his head, basically. Okay.
Well, yeah. You can.
Okay, so I'll fire my bow after I get close to
Okay.
him. Does that hit?
All right.
Just
Yeah,
roll.
it does.
Would this count as sneak attack or no? The enemy has to
No.
be the ally has to be near the enemy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
still 6 damage.
Still, it is enough to take one out, and he turns into a pile of dust.
Well, that was easy.
And it's a Damar's turn.
So how many of them are there?
One.
Oh, just one?
Just
One
one
more.
now.
Oh, I for a moment I'm confused. Did that mechanical two-eyed thing just run past me the opposite end?
Yeah, and it sounded like
Oh,
Lord
right,
Jacobs
I
when it
completely
hit.
forgot. I completely forgot it was that.
I think I heard him yell something as well, which is weird. No, anyway, doesn't matter. I'll just run up to the one that's left and I'm just swing at it.
Okay.
Die, please.
Oh.
Nope. You miss it with your swing.
Please don't stick me.
Well, that was what he was going for. Trying to stick a javelin, but he misses you as well.
Woohoo!
And it's Lord Jacob's turn again.
Hey, jackass, get back here!
You talking to me?
Yes, I just killed one of them. They're not that hard.
Well, yeah. So the guy inside just poked at Adema, so I can use sneak attack, and I will pop my head, like, kind of through the door and shoot my short bow at it.
Okay.
What bow?
Yeah. It poofs out of existence.
Sorry, shot. I wrote the wrong thing, but it's the same anyway. So
Okay, and with that, you are alone with the boy in the glass cage.
okay, let's grab the boy and go back to the portal and get out of here.
I don't
Boys
think that solves
encased
the
in
general
glass.
problem. Yeah.
Sorry, what? Yeah, we can probably break the glass. You have a powerful axe, Mr. Battlehammer.
All right,
So
here's
confuses
to
me.
hoping I don't accidentally decapitate him.
I get it. Accidentally.
But
Okay.
before we do that,
Yes.
I mean, is the boy unconscious?
No, he's just cowering. But now that he hears the commotion about, he looks up and looks kind of hopeful at you.
Wait,
All
is
right.
he in
He
a glass cage or is he encased in glass?
he is in like a glass cube,
Okay.
and you can
Right.
see him shouting something and knocking on the glass walls.
It's
I'm-
glass.
Mhm.
How hard can it be to break?
I'm just going to give him a big grin and a thumbs up and a motion for him to to get away from me
Mhm.
as far as he possibly can as I prepare my swing.
Oh, no.
Okay. He cowers in one corner of the cube.
All right, and then as soon as he's a safe, hopefully distance away, I'm going to try swinging for the glass cube.
All right. Yeah, please make an attack roll.
Nice.
Ah, nice. And do damage, please.
Nice.
Great. So thank you, glass.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the cage hard enough, and the glass starts to shatter. Perhaps one more attack will do the trick.
I'm up to okay. Swing at it again.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Perhaps it requires a more delicate approach.
Nah.
Okay, the glass shatters at your feet. Glass splinters fly around you. And the boy gets hit by some of them. But it is only a scratch as he
He'll live.
comes towards you. Thank you, finally. I've been down here for a while.
Yeah, so we've heard.
Did Uncle Nedim send you? Or some Hildo, as he might call himself sometimes?
He
Yeah.
certainly did.
Let's talk about this later, maybe, and get out of here. I'm still a thing, by the way. I have noticed myself.
Mm.
Like Lord Jacobs hasn't noticed that he's still disguised.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
What? Not that ugly.
I don't know, man.
Really?
they're back.
And the
Have you
mouse
seen-
swings his axe at you.
I pick up a piece of glass and act
Oh,
as a mirror
come
for
on.
him.
Do you really want to?
22
What?
to hit?
I want to say yes.
Oh. Even though it is speaking with your friend's voice.
It startled me.
Okay.
Just roll with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Sorry?
please. Roll with disadvantage because you're so startled.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, thank God.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Whew.
Ah,
So Dagmar
And I
turns
miss.
around and swings his axe at you, but he misses.
What the hell, man? It's me, Lord Jacobs.
Why?
Oh.
Why is one of those things with you, and why is it speaking our language?
One of those.
Uh,
Oh! I'm sorry, and I'd use my action to dismiss
Oh.
my disguise. I'm sorry, I
Okay.
completely forgot I still looked like one of those.
Anyways, thank you for saving
Sorry.
me. I
Yeah, you're
think I
welcome. You
know a
should
way
totally
out
get out
here.
of here.
I think I know a way out of here, but when
Yeah,
I
we
tried
still have the
to,
portal.
Yep.
It's gonna be fine.
I don't think so. That thing closes after a while, and I
Define
think
a
it might.
while.
Well, I don't know.
Didn't
It seems to
Didn't it
be.
close after you? I mean, I don't know that, which is why I'm saying let's go back to the portal, but I think
Yeah.
it closed after you.
Okay, let's check. So we run back to the portal room, I guess, and the portal is gone.
Check. Whoops.
Okay.
You could have told me the portal was gone. No, I look like an idiot.
yeah, imagine that.
I think I found their control room, and I think there might be a way back. But they captured me when I arrived there. They didn't kill me though. They just
Do
put
you
me in
know
a
why
glass
they-
box, and it seemed like they wanted to build another me from the parts they were having, but that didn't
Interesting.
work out.
Do you by chance know or have any idea why they would just suddenly show up in your uncle's basement?
No, I have absolutely no idea. I don't understand what is happening here. I'm just as confused as you are, but I'm just glad that Uncle finally found someone to help us. To save
Are
me.
you though?
I am.
Really? Do you really not know anything about this?
What do you want to roll insight?
No.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean-
on it.
I mean, it's kind of suspicious. You're here in case the glass a cube, even though we're surrounded by metal everywhere?
Okay, yeah, he's very confused.
But is he lying?
It seems like he's telling you the truth.
Okay. I think this boy is as confused as us, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yep, definitely.
same.
Okay, so
results.
let's go find that control room, I guess.
Okay, so to speed this up a bit, he leads you to a room.
But not just any room. A
Not
control
just any room, the control room. There it is. Okay. Yeah. In this room, you see a glass uh, no, a glass window that's looking into a huge hall. You see gears turning everywhere and conveyor belts and grabbing arms, and it seems like those things are constructed on the other side of the window. In the room to your right, there seems to be some contraption that's currently. It seems to be a ring made out of metal with a hole in the middle, so like a hole you could step through. There is a big lever to the right of this contraption. In the room with you, there is a big metal box with 3 black orbs on it. Can't scroll. Okay.
Orbs.
Yeah, they seem to be inlaid inside of this metal box. There is also a big red button on this box.
So, kiddo, know anything
And
about
3
balls?
levers that are on their turned towards you right in front of it.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to try to
There
make sense of this room.
Okay. Yeah, please.
I cannot make sense of this room.
No, you cannot. But what you do find is a metal plate that seems to be engraved with numbers on the right side. That looks sort of like this.
God damn it. I can't read that.
Me neither.
I mean, I can read it, but I can't make sense of it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
what about the kiddo? The nephew
Yeah,
that's
boy.
with us.
Do you have math binary skills?
I don't know what this is either, but it seems like it is not working as it should. The lever in the next room does nothing. I was hoping it would activate something, but well, if you press that red button, this machine seems to be coming to life, and you can control the color of the orbs with the levers in front of it. I think there might be some well, I don't know. I tried pressing, messing about it, and suddenly those things showed up and put me in a glass cube.
So you
Okay.
willingly went into the portal the first time it appeared.
Well, I was
But
curious what this
Oh,
was.
so they didn't take you, you just went in.
Yes.
Oh.
Huh.
Hmm.
And you decided not to inform anyone about this portal. You just decided to investigate.
Yes, wouldn't you?
Now that
Hell
is
no.
suspicious.
okay.
So you kind of know how this works, kind of a bit.
Well, I don't
Maybe?
know. Like I said, if you press the big red button, those orbs begin to glow, and if
I
you
pressed
use
that big red button.
okay,
Just in the middle of them talking.
Yeah.
um,
All right.
the three
I think I
black
got this,
orbs.
guys.
The three
Oh god,
black
no.
orbs turn to red.
I'm going to pull the first two levers.
Okay, you pull the first two levers, and shortly after, the two orbs turn to green. And now, if you press the button again, it will just stir, and will just make a strange clicking noise. I don't know what that means.
Press the button.
I pressed the button.
Okay, wrong screen. Let's see. All right, yeah, it makes a strange clicking noise. It seems like something is put into place.
Do the two circles stay lit up?
Yeah, and the levers also stay in position.
Okay. I'm going to turn the middle one off and the third one on then.
Okay. Then, this is hard to manage. All right.
If you will.
Then you press the button again. You can hear something going on in the ground below. It seems like the gears in the on the other side of the window are turning faster now.
Oh.
Is that a good thing? I'm sure it's probably a good thing.
It's fine. I'm going to flick on the middle one as well.
Okay.
And then press the button.
I pressed
Okay.
the button.
You hear a siren going off somewhere in the distance.
Well, siren isn't good, I think.
Oh no, quick, before they come.
Why not?
I will turn the first two ones off and then press the button again.
Okay. Wait a second. Zip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. Oh my god. This isn't. There you go. Red.
I also don't know
Red,
if you
green.
intended for us to do it this way, Phil, or if I'm cheating right now, but
Why?
oh no reason.
Okay. The moment you press the switch for this final time, the sirens grow louder and louder, and down below you see smoke coming out from the gears and from the conveyor belt, and there seems to be a faint sound of an explosion somewhere.
Oh.
Adema?
Yeah. Maybe we
And
should have
what you-
figured out how to open a portal first.
Is that what you intended
I
to
want
do?
more.
and the machine in front of you seems to be seems to be smoking, and there is a strange noise that somehow feels very bad to your ears, and suddenly the lights are turned off, and I hope I'm not so oh really come on, there you go, and the machine is silent.
Okay.
Down below you see the machine trying to put together creatures that are looking like similar to the things you fought before, but they look kind of wrong, with arms and wings sticking out of positions where they shouldn't, and with way too many legs, and
What have we
well,
done? Let's just get out of here. Preferably quick.
but yeah, you the light in this room is off now, and it seems like the energy in most of the compound seems to be turned off now as well.
And yet the robots still seem to be assembling those things.
Yeah,
Ah, dang it.
but not in a functional way.
Ah, wonderful. See, I told you it'd be fine.
Did we just commit genocide?
Nah. They're
It
not living beings. Maybe?
depends on whether or not they were actually sentient.
Yes.
In any case, we should figure out how to get out of here.
Yes.
That would be wise.
I'm gonna need a lot of
Okay.
booze to cope
Well-
with this.
So what are you trying to do next?
Boy,
Yes?
you said you knew a way out of here, maybe.
Well, I was
Did you mean
hoping
this
that the
room?
portal would work if we would just input the right combination there.
No, I don't. Looking at what's going on down there, I don't think the portal will work, but we can check.
Okay.
Is
So
there a map anywhere?
well, there's no, not really. But
Nice.
so do you want to pull the lever in front of the portal, or in front of the giant metal ring?
Oh, there's a lever there as well.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, let's pull that one then.
Okay. With a loud noise and a loud whoosh, it seems like some crackling manifests itself inside of the metal ring and builds another portal. Wow, that didn't happen when I pulled the lever before. Maybe the
Yeah, that's
surge
because
from the machine next room caused it to spring to life somehow.
it's probably because we are professionals.
Absolutely.
Wesley, you take the boy and go first. Jacobs, I need to speak with.
Come here, boy.
Okay.
All right, and I always just pull out the 3 remaining Molotovs that I have. So
I
before
will
we
take a step back. I will take a step back.
before we go through, I want to make sure, doubly, that these things hopefully won't return. So I'm sure that you know what I'm thinking. So and I'll just kind of tilt the Molotovs towards him for him to kind of like,
So you're gonna burn this whole place down?
uh-huh,
You think that's a good idea?
uh-huh. We don't want them to come back, do we?
Yeah, but they didn't do anything wrong. They just rearranged the basement. The stupid boy went into the portal himself.
Yeah, you have a fair point there. But this is how we prevent other stupid boys from going into the portals.
So stupid boy's his own fault for going into stupid portals. If I had known the stupid boy went into the portal, I wouldn't have.
Fine, I'll light the damn things myself then, and I'll just
Oh,
kind of
God damn it.
squat down, and then you go through the portal. I'll follow when I'm done here, and I'll start fiddling with my tinderbox and lighting the 3 Molotovs.
I'm gonna, before you do that, I'm gonna cast create water and make it rain above you, so that you can't ignite your tinderbox or whatever.
I will turn my head and squint at Lord Jacobs. I don't like you very much right now.
I do normally like you, but not if you when you're trying to erase the whole race that we don't know. I mean, they talk, so they might be sentient. So, I mean, not really the good type, but I draw the line at genocide.
I'm still
The-
squinting at Lord Jacobs. All right, fine. And I'll put my tinderbox and Molotovs back.
You run the good type of genocide by me one more time.
And I'll just kind of angrily stomp through the portal.
I'll wait until he's
Okay.
through, and then I'll.
By the
follow him.
way, you regain all expended sorcery points from your wild
Yes.
magic search.
Very nice. I was kind of hoping for level whatever it is, level 5 level 5 magic missile on myself. Would have been a nice end to this episode.
Yeah. Lord Jacobs Black killed by his last level up choices.
Okay, so where does the does the portal lead us?
Okay, you are in fact now in well, you step out into a dead end somewhere in the city.
Does the portal close behind us?
It does, in fact.
Okay. Well, boy, let's go take you home.
There is a strange, a homeless guy sitting in a corner, and he gets his eyes open very wide as he sees you stepping from just out of the wall. Who?
Morning, sir.
What?
Morning. Anserine Association business.
Oh, okay. The usual. Spare a
Yes,
coin
Anserine.
for an old
Have a
man.
nice day. What now?
Spare a coin for an old man.
Absolutely not.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
I'll throw him a piece of silver.
ooh. Oh, he grabs
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna.
Oh, thank you very much. Have a nice day, gentlemen.
I am nothing if not nice.
Well, I'm gonna throw him a coin of silver as well. Or two actually,
Wow.
because I want to make a point that I'm better than
Yeah,
Adamo.
better than him.
Son of a bitch. I'll throw him another 3.
Okay.
I think about it, but then I put my coin purse back. And knowingly nod to Adamo.
All right. So you return to Somnhildo.
Yes.
Look at what we found.
Oh, Wilbur. Thank God you're back. You are back. I and your mother have missed you so much. And your father too, of course. Ah, here is your gold pieces. And also, my sister told me to give you um, these precious stones. As a thank you, should you return her son to her. And he gives you a few, yeah, gemstones. Those to be exact.
Oh.
Ah, thank you so much.
Okay, I want to take the boy to the side.
Hmm.
Rest my arm on my short sword and say, listen, boy. If you ever again find any stupid portals you might want to go through, don't. And also, maybe board up the cellar, like the walls or something. I don't know. And also tell everyone you meet that they should not go into weird portals. All right.
Oh, okay. I also want to thank you, by the way. They gave me something to drink, but thank God I didn't drink it. I think they might have thought it would be nourishing for me, but it doesn't really taste good. But maybe you
What is
can
it?
make use of this. It seems to be some kind of potion.
I sniff at it.
So this is what you find. It smells like it has this very unpleasant smell.
Okay.
Perce-
Dang it! I thought it was booze.
Perception check, maybe?
I mean, it's unpleasant, so I'm not going to drink it.
Yeah, I mean, not everything has to be pleasant smelling to be like good tasting.
True. Do you want me to do a perception check?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, unless you
Yeah,
want me
okay.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, one sec. Okay, forget about it.
Uh,
Looks good. Go
okay.
ahead.
Yeah, it looks like a healing potion.
Must be experimental. That's why this smells so bad.
Do I also think it's a healing potion?
Yes.
Damn it.
It's been a tough fight. Go ahead.
I think it's a healing potion.
No, it seems to be something else. Although it does seem kind of similar
Will you
to
tell him
the
it's a
healing
poison
potion.
potion?
Wait, so I missed last part. So I know it's not a healing potion.
Yeah,
But do I know or do I not know that it's actually poison?
well, you don't. You think it's not a healing potion, and most likely not a good potion at all.
Okay.
Do you tell me?
Yeah, will you tell him that this is
Yeah,
not?
I'll tell you. I'm a nice guy.
Aw.
At the end of the day,
Okay.
it smells foul. I don't know what it is, but I do know it's not a healing potion.
Perhaps it's
Okay.
just some weird juice then?
No, I mean I'll keep it and ask someone who
I mean,
knows a bit more.
it could be really nasty juice. I don't know. I just know it's not a healing potion, and I know it smells nasty, so I'm staying away from it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably smart.
I'll keep it and I'll ask someone who knows a bit more about this stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So you will have it identified after the adventure, which is,
Yep.
by the way, with this, done. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay.
That was
I
something else, man.
I shot an eyeball.
Also, do we just want to sell the gems and divvy up the gold, or what do we want to do with those?
Yeah, I would say so.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, that's 40 gold, 40 extra gold for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if
Okay.
divided by 3, that'd be 13 gold each with some left over.
Yep.
Mhm.
With interest.
Okay. So Wesley, Creaky, since you attended one session, you will get your level up to level 2 now.
Hooray! I
Congratulations.
can dash around without a worry in the world.
For the rest, Tony, you're at 4 of 6 and therefore still level 3. And Luke, you're at 7 of 11 and therefore still at level 4 now. All right.
Yep.
And with that, we are, thank you for playing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a great time.
And thank you for DMing.
Absolutely.
That's fun.
This
Yeah.
was
This
a lot
was
of fun.
great.
Yeah.
The next
A
session.
lot of unexpected turns and deaths and stuff.
Yeah. I feel like the
Yeah.
comic could use a bit more clarity, but other than that, this was great.
I
Yeah.
did not expect this fight to go that way. Well,
Oh no,
well,
it figures.
Okay, so we're not exactly done yet. We're just done with the game, so we still have a few minutes left. So yeah, thanks for playing, Creaky. I hope you had a great time as well.
Absolutely.
And
It was fun actually coming back to this.
yeah, so feel free to sign up whenever. As always, the next session is planned in.
I mean, I saw something about a Christmas thing.
Yeah, there's gonna be a Christmas one in 2 to 3
Christmas
weeks.
special, exactly. In
Ooh, fancy.
on the 29th, if you want to, and if you have time, feel free to
I
sign up.
think that
We'll
might be
see
my
what
week
happens.
off. So
Yeah. Then again, like anything could happen on like the holidays, so I'll see what I
true.
can do.
Yeah. Well, I'm still thinking. So, question to you and to all the viewers as well. Do you want to have a regular adventure on that day, or should I try to do something Christmassy instead?
I think a Christmassy one-off would be fun.
I think you should do
Yeah.
something jolly.
I would probably enjoy it, but it's up to you. If you
All right,
want to do
then.
another one, it's also fine.
All right, then.
Yeah.
It might be a Christmas adventure. I think I have kind of an idea. Oh my brain starts working again. Okay, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, I should also
Nice.
be free.
Yeah,
at
it is
the
going to
29th
be
with nothing.
Chris Massey. Wait.
Well, it's always messy with us for some reason.
Something about Molotovs, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Warms your soul, warms your home.
In more ways
Kills
than
your
one,
enemies.
unfortunately.
Also, Phil, I'm just very curious. Did
Hmm?
you intend for us to
For any of
eventually
this?
paste the binary into a translator?
Is that
Or-
what you did?
Yeah.
You did? Not really, but well. So
You did
you
anyway, so.
actually try to provoke the catastrophic failure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I looked at so obviously the red numbers stood out.
Yeah.
So I tried translating just the red parts with the whatever little binary I learned in school, and those were and just the red parts and just came out as numbers for me, and that's what I can do. I can translate binary to normal numbers, and that's all. And I was like, that don't make sense. So, and then I'm just like, okay, we could do trial and error, and then just input red numbers until something happens. But then I got very curious about, okay, does the binary actually say something? And then I threw it into a translator, and then I read the message, and it's like, good. We have
Yeah,
the
so-
option between catastrophic failure or just gentle shutdown.
And you went straight for catastrophic failure.
Obviously.
Okay. No, I was not expecting you to do it, but yeah, as you see, I was prepared for it. It was not just random numbers. But yeah, sure. And by the way, if you are interested in these 6 roles, when trying to, there was actually a method behind that.
Oh, that's
With
fun.
6 being actually you saying what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
But you
yeah.
rolled 6 and went
Makes
then
sense.
to 1. So yeah, that happened. All right. Any more questions from the audience? I don't think so. And yeah, Jake, that's yeah. Okay, so I hope we'll see you back playing in January again. I don't know yet when the next session in January will be, but I'm looking very much forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, but when
Also-
Alton is back, he'll be powerful and knowledgeable.
Yeah, exactly. So then, I don't think Amy is here anymore. But if you are, thank you for the bits, and also thank you for the new Hildor name, Some Hildor. And also, Jake, thank you for choosing an accent. And yeah, let's find someone to raid. Let's see who is online. I mean, there is a lot of people online with music in my following list. But I mean, I would like to go somewhere where there's Dungeons and Dragons. And in fact, there is. I think we've rated them before, but it has been a while. Let's go to Group Dark Hole Sun. They are playing Dungeons and Dragons and playing Lost Minds of Phandelver right now. So, something went wrong. Okay. Let me check that. They are pretty big.
Mammoth.
Massive even.
Ah, the mammoth. Okay, yeah. Okay, Now
It's
I
a
get it.
it's an expensive
Alright.
just subject because they're big.
Yeah. All right. If you liked what you saw and are not yet following, feel free to drop me a follow on here and check the links below for some more social links, the usual stuff. Also, feel free to drop by my Discord if you want to play yourself, and hopefully sometime soon. That didn't work for some reason. There we go. And hopefully sometime soon I will get around to editing all those VODs for the past sessions in a good way. Yeah, if you would like to play, don't forget to sign up for the next session if you have time. And yeah, see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.